I have just arrived and I can already see carp swimming around. Look at this one right near the edge. It's probably only about 25 centimeters long. It's only small, but I'm in for a good session, I think. Anyway, I better do my intro. G'day guys, today I'm setting up at a lovely spot on the Campaspe River in Echuca. I'm hoping to catch anything as usual, but I've already seen some carp swimming around and I've got a fresh batch of JUC worms to put on the hook. Well, I want one bait out there in front of that tree. And that carp swam in from way up shallow over there. So I'm going to put a bait over there out in the open with the hope of catching one of them carp or a small redfin or something out there in the sun. I am starting with my baits fairly close into the edge here. I just had a bite actually. I was going to say we'll try that and move them around as needed, but I've had a nibble already. Oh, what's that? There's a little fish there where my line's touching the water. It's floating sideways. I don't think it's overly healthy. I wonder if that's been struck by something out there. Oh, that one's getting bite now. Goodness me. They're on. They are on. Okay, let's catch this one. I might need bells here because it's going to be hard to watch both rods with the amount of bites I'm already getting. Look at that school of redfin there, right at the surface. That's probably what's pecking on the worms down there because they're very tiny bites. Jeez. Got him. That's one of them little carp. You ripper, I'm on the board early. Come on mate, up. Oh, sorry about that. That's not a carp at all, that's a silver perch. Oh wow. There you go. Was that a silver that I saw earlier then? I can't really wet my hands where I am mate, so I'll just unhook you and throw you back. You ripper, 5 minutes in. Gun of a little silver perch. I'm not going to measure him or anything. I'll come over here in the sun and have a look at him and put him back gently. Alright mate, straighten out for me just for a sec. Oh, beautiful little silver. He'd be, oh look, 20 centimeters at a guess. Got some red marks on his tail. I'm not sure what they are, look at that. Anyway, let's get him back. See you bud, whoops, off you go. Wow, that was very fast. Maybe that fish I saw swimming around earlier was a silver perch and not a carp. Either way, looks like I'm in for a good day. Okay, I was about to say something else, but the other rod's getting a nibble now. Now I'm starting to wonder what that school of little fish over there is, if they are redfin or if they're silver perch. There's a nibble. I think that's a shrimp, but I'm going to pick it up just in case because silver perch can be very shrimp-like with their bites. I just felt that one. I'm pretty sure it's a shrimp now. I'll give it another sec. No, that's a fish. Oh, I missed him. He took my worms too. Alright, looks like I am dealing with silver perch, which is always fun. Let me get this bait back in the water and then I'll rebait that one. Oh, instantaneous bites. Couldn't even get the bells on the rod. Haven't baited that hook yet. The second this hit the bottom, something tried to take it. Oh, there's my chair in its bag. Just like when I was fishing at Lake Nyanga, I haven't had time to set it up. And that's a very good thing. All right, 2 worms back out in the river. Got one playing with me here. See if I can land him. Yep, got him. You ripper, and a bite on the other rod. I'm going to come over closer to the water. Now, I'm pretty sure this one's a carp. All right, up you come. So there are definitely small carp swimming around as well. Other rod's still getting nibbles. Can you just hang there for a minute? Please don't get off and get in the water. See if I can catch this one as well. That one's still hanging there. Oh look, this one right here at the edge. Cheeky bugger. You settle down. Alright mate. I hope you had a nice chill out down there, because your time has come. That's one of those little carp I saw swimming around when I first got here. Get off the lens fly. Yeah, he's, like I said, probably, oh look, I said about 25 at the time. He's probably about 22. But there you go, there's a nice branch there. I'm going to introduce him to it, get that bait back in the water, and hopefully not get a huge bite on the other rod when I'm not paying attention. See you, bud. I am getting bites. Just come back to the rod after smashing that carp. What a day. They're on. Finding it hard to keep 2 rods in the water here. Now that's one. So that's still got worm on it. Let's see what I can do here. No, I might get a fresh worm. That's looking a bit mangled. That was a better bite. Got him. It is not the big one I saw jump up there. It's another one about the same as before. Is it a carp or a silver? Give me a look. I don't want to just hoist you up if you're a silver. Alright, I can't tell. Oh, it's a silver. It's alright, he didn't hit the bank or anything on the way up. But, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I missed. It's alright. Whoop, there goes that rod. I'm in a hell of a mess. Alright mate, come on. Let's get you back. Smaller than the last one, 15 centimeters or so. See you, buddy. Alright, what's going on with this? It is crazy today. The silvers and the carp are teaming up to give me a hell of a lot of fun. I've just rebaited both rods because the little buggers keep stealing my worms. The JUCs are irresistible to fish. And I'm losing them in quick fashion as well. Look, I get bites within a minute at the longest after the bait hits the bottom. Both rods simultaneously. Just got a text from my wife, so I was looking down, heard a bell, look up, both rods are bouncing. What do you do? Got him. What have I got this time? Carp or silver? Yeah, that one's a carp. Oh no, he got off. Oh bugger. Catch and release carp fishing, completely by accident of course. Oh well. There is certainly enough of them in there that one wouldn't have made much of a difference. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Instantaneously. Oh my god. It's fighting a little bit harder than the last one, but it doesn't look that much bigger. This one is a silver perch. He's tangled himself up. Alright mate, up you come. Let's get you off and back in the water. On purpose, unlike the last carp I caught. Goodness me, I'm having so much fun. I think he might have swallowed the hook here, but he's not letting me even have a look in there. That's not my blood, so yeah, I might just there we go. Go down there, sinker. I've bitten through the line. He is in between the two other silvers I've caught, probably 17 or 18 centimeters. See you, buddy. Fish love these worms, JUC fishing worms. You can buy them online from fishingworms.com.au and they'll post them out to you. They only take 1 or 2 business days depending what stage of the week you order them, because they don't want them sitting somewhere in an office all weekend going bad. So get online, jump on their website, check them out. The fish can't resist them. Gee whiz, they're tiny. That's more like a shrimp bite. But knowing the size of the fish I'm dealing with, I'm going to pick up the rod anyway. That was not a shrimp bite. And this one, oh my god. I'm going to have to switch to one rod here. I can't win this. Oh, wow. He got my bait too. Oh my goodness. They are voracious little buggers. Oh, got him. I was just winding that up to check the bait. Little bait sucking carp down there. Was having a good meal without me even knowing. There you go. And this is why I'm having trouble hooking them, because they are minuscule. Second carp for the day, well third. One got off and got back in the water unfortunately, but this one's going up here to join the ant food already on offer. Thanks for coming to play, mate. You're a lot of fun. Well, I was thinking about taking one rod out of the water to help me keep up with all these bites, but I figured out that the massive school of fish I'm targeting is here and over there where I'm casting. I'm pretty much putting 2 baits into the same school of fish, and it's making it hard to keep up. So I'll put that one where it's always been, and this one I'm going to cast way out in the middle of the river with the hope of catching some bigger fish out there. And less bites, but more quality bites. That's the plan anyway. Oh, I had him. He got off. Bugger. That was a half-hearted strike because they're so quick. Took my worms. They're so quick, so I'm sort of in half a mind. Do I strike or do I wait for a bigger one? And I did half a strike and I felt weight and the fish got off, so that's my own fault. It's quite interesting to see silver perch schooling up with carp like this. I would say that that's to get more numbers in the school as a defense mechanism against large predators, but I'm just guessing. Either way, it's interesting. Oh, come on. That was a good one. Oh my god, they're quick. Fresh JUC worm on the hook. Let me see if I can give you an example of how quick they're biting and stripping my bait here. Worms in the water. There's bite. He's there. Oh, come on. Got him. Oh, what? Oh, I have got him. Look at that. I got him off. Holy, oh, I thought that was fish of the day for sure. Oh, the bend in the rod on that one. You're a monster, mate. Oh my goodness. Another silver perch. Whoops, stood on my bells. You're not doing yourself any favours, mate. Come on. Oh, probably the smallest of the day. Let's call him 13 centimetres. Cute little guy, and now he's dirty. I'm just going to lob him back. See you, mate. Oh, I'm having a blast. This is so much fun. How quick was that? I'm going to leave that scene uncut. Well, you probably know that already because you just watched it, but I'm going to leave that scene uncut so you can see how quick it is from my bait hitting the bottom to getting a bite to catching a fish. Unbelievable. Got him. What's going on here? Why is that so hard to wind? I think my line was tangled or something. Ugh. Another little carp. Oh, I'm having so much fun. It's costing me plenty of JUC worms, but I'm also catching plenty of fish. Geez, it would have been hard to miss him. He swallowed that. You can see the point way up here near his eye. Ugh. There we go. Another one to come over and meet the stick. He's about an inch longer than the last little one I got, so they're going up in size very slowly. And here's one I hooked just as my battery went flat. Another little silver perch. Beautiful little guy. Look at that. About 19 centimeters. Ripper. Back you go. See you, mate. Off he goes. Wow, I think that's, well, 4 or 5 silvers and 3 or 4 carp. What a session. This is fun. Oh, there's something you don't see every day. A jet ski going down the Campaspe River. Whoa, the jet ski waves aren't bothering the fish, they're still biting. Got him. Another little guy. Carp or silver? We have a carp. That's unbelievable how all the fish about the same size, carp and silvers, are schooling together. Unbelievable. I wonder which one of them came up with the idea first, the carp or the silvers? Were they like, hey, let's look stronger by having a bigger school, by schooling together? Can't have been this dumb thing, it must have been the silver perch. Got him. Tiniest one of the day. Oh my god, I'm not even sure how I hooked this. Look at that. I need a photo of this little silver perch. What a champion. What a little champion. Look at him. An absolute minnow. See you, buddy. Got him. A lot bigger than the last one, but still a very small fish. What have I got? Another silver. That's unreal. I think the silvers have outnumbered the carps today, but not by that much. There's an even mixture of them in there. There we go. Another lovely little silver perch. See you, bud. Oh, head first, I think. What an unbelievable session. I've had so much fun. I think I caught 15 or 16 fish. Unreal. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it. I'll see you next time.